So it's been a couple of months since my last video talking about Helium 5G and mining mobile tokens, and I've been getting tons of messages from you guys asking for an update video, so here it is. Now, I think it's been like 4 or 5 months since my last video, and honestly, a lot has happened within that time frame. So in today's video, I just want to go over everything, some really big updates that Helium released in these past couple of months, how that affects us, like how you can earn mobile tokens without even mining anymore, how you can finally sell your mobile tokens, and much more. I'll also be sharing with you guys what I think about the future of mobile tokens, how much I've earned so far, and just pretty much going over everything. So make sure you guys watch the video all the way through. I don't want you to miss out on any crucial info. All I ask is for you guys to smash that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I make videos all about crypto and how you can become rich from it. So if that interests you guys, consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, I'm not going to get into the basics of what Helium 5G mining is and mobile tokens and all that stuff and how you can make money from it, because I've talked about that plenty of times in my previous videos. So if you want to check those videos out, they're a lot more in depth and I explain it a lot better than what I can do in this video. So you guys can check them out. I'll put the link to the playlist down below. But starting off with some of the updates, Helium has officially moved over to Solana's network. Now, I know this is some old news, but it was a really big deal and a lot of people were skeptical about it, but everything went through really smoothly. Now, I've also seen tons of people saying this and that about going over or moving over to Solana's network, how Solana is always down and how that's going to affect Helium now, but that's just all some BS news because Solana at the end of the day is huge. Now, yes, they might not have the best uptime, but they have the bandwidth to handle a lot, and Helium couldn't do what they wanted to do with their own blockchain. They were getting too big and needed something more, so that's why they moved over to Solana's blockchain, which is nothing wrong with that. They could have gone to any other blockchain. They just happened to choose Solana. I'm sure there was some back-end deals or something, but as far as now, the decision has been good. There's been no issues with moving over as of now. And another huge thing that's happened is wave 1 of Helium Mobile has officially started. I mean, heck, we're already on wave 2 and that's almost full as well. Now, these waves are basically people that sign up for the waitlist that are able to get early access to Helium's 5G mobile network on their phones, because that's essentially the whole point of Helium's 5G network. It's to provide network to people's phones, laptops, and other electronics for an affordable cost. And not only that, but also allow you to earn money for using the network as well. I'll get more into that in a little bit. But a lot of people have already started using Helium's 5G network on their devices, and based on what people are saying on Twitter and Discord, people absolutely love it. Now, obviously there could be some bias in there, but overall we're seeing some really good reviews, which is really good. Now for me, I kind of regret it because I think I was given access to wave 1, but I had some other stuff going on at the time, so I couldn't really get into it. But if you guys want, I think I could probably still get into the beta access and test out the phone and the network and everything. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll test it out, or maybe if you guys are already in it, let me know what your thoughts are and how you guys like it down below as well. But one of the main benefits of joining now during the first and second wave or during this waitlisting period is that instead of the normal $40 a month that would be given to the public at launch, you get a discount. You'll only have to pay $25 a month until or forever how long you want to stay on the plan. And you also get early access to mapping with your mobile devices, so you can earn more mobile tokens as well. But $25 for unlimited talk, text, and data is honestly a steal. The only concern people would have is, if the data is not fast enough, but from what other people are saying, I don't think that seems to be an issue. Heck, I mean, $40 a month for unlimited everything is not that bad if you ask me either, taking into account that you can actually make money just by using your phone as well. Now, the part that I think is really cool is the fact that you can earn money just by using your phone and being on this data plan, and it's through something they call mapping. Now, this is something they've been talking about for a really long time. I think they mentioned this last year, and to see it finally coming out, I think is really cool. Now, the official name is called Discovering Mapping, and it basically allows you to contribute to the network by sharing your phone's location data, and in return, you get rewarded more mobile tokens. Basically, what you're doing is allowing Helium to see which areas have a lot of demand, so they know where to put more hotspots or have more miners install more hotspots so they have enough coverage for the demand in that area. Now, if you want to know how much you can get paid with this mapping feature, they released a whole HIP-79 protocol that talks all about it. So if you want to know, you can look more into that. I'll put it down below. But I know some people were saying that they were making about 47,000 mobile tokens per day mapping with their phones, which comes out to about $17 with today's Helium mobile token price, which which is honestly not bad. $17 a day for just using your phone, which you were going to do anyway. But just know it is important that that $17 is not most likely not going to stay, because as more people activate this feature, the rewards will most likely go down as well. Now, the thing I don't like about the mapping feature is that in order to get the money to pay for the people who are mapping with their phones, they had to take that money from somewhere else. So they took it out of service providers, because now service providers' profits went from 20% down to 10%, and they did the opposite. So for mappers, it went from 10% up to 20%, which, you know, sucks. I mean, we're the ones that are actually providing this coverage with our hotspots at our homes, and making all this go around. But I guess they think the other way, because they went through all the reasons why this is beneficial in this article. I'll put it down below, but it's mainly because it'll help grow the ecosystem even more if mappers are more incentivized to use this feature. Alright, I want to take a quick break and talk about the sponsor of this video's 3 commas. Now, I know a lot of you guys that watch me want to get into trading but don't know where to start and what to look out for. Well, that's where 3 commas comes in. See, to trade well, it requires a lot of time, emotion, and research, and we as humans are not the best at controlling emotions. So that's where you can have a bot come in and make decisions for you based on market data, removing that unwanted emotion. And 3 commas provides the best bot for that. They have bots that will trade for you in bull markets, bear markets, and even sideways markets. That way you can be making money in any market condition. And the best part is they have a marketplace where you can use other people's bots as well for your own trades. You can see how their bot has been performing, and if everything looks good, you can copy that same exact bot and use those signals with your trades with just one click. If you're starting out with 3 commas, I recommend the DCAA bot. This is their most popular bot because it's the most flexible and friendly to new traders. This bot covers long positions, short positions, futures, options, and can accomplish pretty much any strategy you want it to. That's why even the most elite traders rely on 3 commas to execute their most advanced strategies. Now, I've used tons of trading bots in my time for crypto, but I can honestly say after using 3 commas for a while, none of the other ones I've used were as good as this. Their user interface was super simple, I wasn't confused about anything, and they make trading as passive as it can be. Now, another thing that actually happened just a couple weeks ago was Helium's halving. So just like how Bitcoin has its own halving every 4 years, Helium does too. And if you have a hotspot or miner and you are earning Webull tokens, you've probably seen your earnings get cut in half this past week. Don't worry, because it's perfectly normal. It's happening to everyone, including me too, which sucks. But other than those 4 things I talked about, no other big things have happened with Helium 5G these past couple of months. I mean, those things are already huge in itself. You know, they've started allowing people to use their data as coverage. They have this mapping feature now where you can earn money. These are all things that they talked about for a while, a long time ago. So to see it actually coming into effect is huge, because a lot of these crypto projects just talk, and to see it actually happening is really big. But what does this mean for us as miners or hotspot owners that provide this coverage to people and want to get paid for it? Well, the biggest thing is it's not going to be like how it was a couple months ago for when you got rewarded for just having your hotspot online. Soon it's going to be tied down to where you have your miner or hotspot located. So the more of a populated area you're in where the demand is high, the more your hotspots will earn. But as far as Helium mobile tokens, the awesome thing now, which a lot of people have been waiting for, is the fact that you can actually go and sell your tokens. And all you pretty much need is the Black Helium app, which has your tokens and hotspots already connected. But you can go in and exchange these mobile tokens you have for HNT or Solana, or I think any other cryptocurrency, honestly. And also, the cool thing I like about this new app is that it gives you an idea of how much your mobile tokens are worth on the home page, because in the previous app it didn't show this. So to visually see how much money it's worth, it makes it very beneficial to us. And also, mobile token was just listed on CoinMarketCap, so now you can actually go in and monitor its price and see how it's doing and make some interpretations based on the graph. And if you look closely, you can see that we're up 30% on the year, which is solid. But as for me, I'm still mining the tokens with my outdoor miners. Now, unfortunately, I too have seen my rewards get cut in half because of the halving. I went from earning like 60 to 70,000 mobile tokens per day now to 30 to 40,000, which sucks, but I mean, what can we do, right? I currently have about 13 million Helium tokens. Now, I sold a bit to recover my costs for the miners, and I made some other plans with the rest, but 13 million is what I have in my wallet right now, which is worth about $5,000 based on the Helium mobile tokens price. But for those of you that still want to earn mobile tokens, it's the same as before. You can get, those outdoor or indoor miners and earn that way, or also now through the mapping feature as well for just using your phone. But remember, if you want to go that route, you have to get the Helium 5G data plan in order to be eligible for the mapping feature. But yeah, those were all the updates about Helium 5G so far. And as for the future and what I think about its price potential and adoption and everything they're doing, look, for me, I love what they're doing. What the team is doing, they're super active. They're keeping the community engaged, having events, calls, doing updates, all of which are huge things. And a lot of people are seeing this and believing in it, and so am I. They are truly doing something that no one else is doing right now. And I can see this really being a huge thing in the future, where maybe these large telecom companies like T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T might even come to Helium and ask for data coverage for their hotspots. And that would honestly take this to a whole new level. And coupled by the fact that people can actually make money just by using their phones and being on this data plan, this is huge. And I can see a lot of people using this as well. But for me, I like to stay a little cautious. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. But the same thing on the other hand, do I think this coin has a potential to 100x? Yeah, 100%. I really think if we continue this adoption into the next bull run and it catches the eyes of certain people and they plug the fact that you can make money just by using your phone and they have cheaper fees too, you best believe the price of a mobile token will skyrocket. But at the same time, this could all just go to zero as well. So that's where you have to weigh out all your options. For me, this is a risk I was willing to take. And who knows, this might pay off in the long run. Maybe I might just lose all my money and this will be worthless. But I'm okay with that risk. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys out by providing you with some more updates about what's been going on with Helium 5G these past couple of months. If you already own a 5G hotspot and are mining or earning mobile tokens, whether through its mapping or you have hotspots, I'm curious to see how much you guys are making and how much mobile tokens you've accumulated so far. So let me know down in the comment section below. I'm genuinely curious. And on the other hand, if you guys want to start earning mobile tokens, I made tons of videos in the past talking about how you can start making money from them, how you can set them up, where you can buy these miners, pretty much going over everything. So I'll put a link to the playlist down below as well. But I personally buy all my miners through Helium Deploy. I'll put a link to them down below with a promo code that you guys can use, but they're honestly the best suppliers out there. So use them for all your Helium 5G mining needs. But other than mining Helium 5G or mobile tokens, you can even get in on the phone plan from Helium and earn through mapping. I know that's very new and a lot of people are going to start getting into that. So that's another way you can earn mobile tokens as well. And also Helium Deploy released this new feature called the bounty tool, where you can make thousands of dollars just by referring locations for their miners. You don't have to do any work. You just have to refer a location. Pretty cool feature if you ask me. I'll put a link to that down below as well if you guys are interested in making some extra money. But yeah, if you want to continue to stay updated with Helium 5G, all you have to do is subscribe. I'll be making tons more videos about this and crypto and how you can make money from it. So make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on any other future videos. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.